What's up, my bitches and junkies and good people and Chris? What's going on, Chris?
I don't know.
You're obviously not my bitch. You're not a junkie, not a tabletop junkie, and you're not a good person. So, because you got to love it on how I said my bitches, my junkies, my good people, and Chris. Yeah. You didn't catch that, did you?
No, I got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, where we left off last session, you ended up finding Esmond in the field, knocked the motherfucker out.
Yep.
Yep.
And we went off to find out what happened.
We found some things in the horses. What are we doing with Esmond? Because you brought Esmond back to... By the way, you need to give me a strength roll to see how well you carried Esmond back. A big, crazy guy like that.
Let me see here.
Your strength is 80. It's very much possible.
Just regular?
Yeah, let's go ahead with a regular. $37. You definitely did it. And you did it very easily. All right.
I'm still slightly wounded.
Yes, you are. So, okay, so you brought Esmond back to the house. What do you do with him when you brought him back? Because when you brought him back, Sean's like, we need to tie him to a chair. He knows something about that because I just reviewed the last video, and Sean is definitely suspecting him of some form of treachery.
I'm gonna disagree with Sean on that because I don't know. There's something gut feeling that he's not really involved in what's going on, especially after finding him like knocked out in the field and everything.
Okay. Okay. I am gonna try and persuade you a little bit. Which I don't even think I have regular persuasion at all.
I have persuasion.
Okay. That doesn't mean shit, but okay. I'm gonna try and persuade you because of the fact that we're there. The base persuasion, let me check out what's the base for persuasion, is unfortunately 10%. So I have to score under 10%. I am going to take the risk, just for the simple fact that Sean really does believe in his gut that, how the fuck do you not know that there's anything in the barn? I'm sorry. Sean is just going to take the risk here. What's my luck points at? 37. Not even enough to even succeed. So, unfortunately, Sean tries to persuade you, but you don't need to resist. There's nothing to resist. That was a complete failure. Oh,
I know, but I'm saying, can I counter persuade you that Esmond is not as bad as he seems?
Ooh, go ahead and give it a try. I'm going to do it at a disadvantage, but you're going to get a disadvantage.
Okay, so hard.
No. Disadvantage means you just roll twice. So what you do is click on persuade and click -1. Yep, just move the dial to -1 and you'll take the lowest one. Or the highest one in this case. 66, you did fail. You can, however, push, spend 11 luck to pass, or increase it to a hard. Or increase it to extreme. However, you can do all four, because to increase it to a hard, which will totally, hard or extreme would make it. I mean, I don't know. 11, I think that'd be kind of hard because we have all that evidence in the fucking thing. I would say you'd have to increase it to a hard. So you either spend 39 luck points, or you just push it.
Try pushing.
Okay. If you push it, you won't be able to push it no more. And that failed as well. So yeah, we're just not seeing eye to eye at this point.
Okay, then.
We're just going to live with that. Sean's like, I can't believe you think that this guy has nothing to do with it. How are you here and you don't know that there was a fucking, practically a satanic ritual of some kind in the barn? Explain that to me.
I would not be here if it wasn't for Esmond. He's the one that saved me in the very beginning when I saved him from getting shot.
Oh, that's right. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, maybe that was all a ploy. Wait, could that have been a red herring? That is a fake question. I would say, I'm
By
gonna
the way,
say
I shared
unlikely. I'm gonna say unlikely. What's up? Oh shit! Hang on one second. Let me share my screen. I totally forgot to do that.
screen. Because I was like, when you started the stream and you started speaking, I'm like, wait, he started already? Because
Yeah, there we go. I am so sorry. I totally forgot. I didn't
uh,
even do that. All right, I'm gonna say unlikely though. I'm gonna increase the possibility of it being unlikely that the Italians are the red herring. They are not the red herring. So yes, he legitimately saved your life. You just gotta somehow convince Sean.
which I mean, the first attempt failed.
Yes. All right. Sean just turns around and goes, "All right, just do what you want, but it's your ass. I'm gonna go study this fucking book that I've been studying for hours on end. This book, I think I already took the initial gain from that. Let's see here. Did I take the initial gain? I did lose some sanity points. Um,
Could I possibly do a psychology roll with you to see if maybe if you explaining things to me kind of helps me or kind of helps you recover a little bit?
no. No, that takes a minute. Yep, I already got my initial, so I'm still studying from that. So he is studying, but no, no. That sanity loss was permanent, by the way, because I'm studying the Book of Ibon right now.
Okay.
It does take 32 weeks, and we've only studied for like 2 days, so there's not much more I'm going to be able to gain from it in a short amount of time. All right, what do you do?
Well, um, I guess I kind of help Esmond get recover a little bit, and then I guess I will go and relax a little bit myself.
All right, so, and where are you relaxing at?
In my room, and probably do a little bit of first aid to help treat my wounds
Okay.
that sustained after all.
All right, all right. Go ahead and give me a first aid roll. Do you have first aid? You do, actually.
Yes.
Just
Regular?
yep, just regular. Just see if you can change your bandages. Damn, you just made it. Yep, you successfully changed out the bandages.
I mean, it's a little
Successfully.
hard with just one arm, so.
Yeah. Well, but the fact that you did it though, yeah. So
Do I at least get 1 hit point recovery?
no, it takes a week to do one.
Darn.
Yeah, this is
A
not
week?
casting crusades, but yeah, it takes 1 day to get the first one, and then after the first one, you got to wait every 3 to 4 days, or two a week to get one back each day.
Now, for the love of.
Yeah, yeah, you're not coming back to full health yet, quite yet, my good friend. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Um, oh yes. Okay. Give me a. So you're in your room. You're alone. You need to give me a spot hidden check.
Regular?
Give me 1 second. I'll tell you which one it is going to be in a minute. It's going to be extreme, Chris.
Ugh, jeez.
Mm-hmm. That is an extreme failure. You can push it or spend 45 luck points to succeed.
Uh, come on, jeez. I'm gonna try and push.
That too is that's even a worse failure than the last one.
Oof.
Yeah, no, you did not get this at all. So your hair on the back of your neck, you're not really looking around because you're still changing out your bandages, but you start to feel like something like just the hair on your neck begins standing up on the back of your head.
Okay. I guess I fail at looking around, obviously.
Yes. So let's see here. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. 6 points. Alright, fair enough. And description. Got the description. Alright, so I gotta roll a D4. I get to... So 1d4. And 6 points. So 1 there. Alright, and this is for... Alright, so you didn't see what happened, but you suddenly see yourself staring at stars and the night sky.
That's a little funky.
You are unable to move, feel, or like you can think, but you are staring at a pitch black void. You think that it's possible that maybe the lights just went out.
So, but I can't move or anything like that, you said?
You can move. Okay, so you can move in your mind. You think you're moving, but you're not actually physically moving.
Okay.
So what do you do?
I don't know. Try to will myself to move.
All right. You're not sure. It just
concentrating on concentrating on one piece of my body at a time or something like that.
You begin feeling cold. Your breath is like when you breathe, it's super warm, but you are cold. Very cold, like ice.
Can I do an occult roll to see if maybe I recognize this or something?
Yes, go right ahead.
Alright.
It's gonna be actually hard.
Of course it is.
You don't think you recognize it as being space. You're in space.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Imagine looking out into space. You are seeing stars. You recognize the Milky Way, not the Milky Way galaxy. You recognize the Big Dipper.
Oh, okay.
By the way, you need to roll. You need to roll me. I'm gonna give me a power roll.
All right. What difficulty?
Regular's fine.
Okay.
Roll 2d4.
2d4?
Yes. You lose 3 points of sanity.
Could I counter that with this? No.
No.
I couldn't do that.
No, you lose 3 points of sanity. All right. And we stop you right there. All right, so Sean didn't hear anything from you for quite some time. He begins... would he go to... I'm going to leave it up to fate. Would Sean check on you in your room after a few hours of being silent? I'm going to give it a 50-50 roll. No. He's being an ass. Oh my god. Is Esmond awake at least? Oh my god. Yes. So, do I hear Esmond being awake? Because I'm not really paying attention. This is like a listen check. Do I even have listen? I don't even have listen, motherfucker. I'm not paying attention to nothing. What the hell?
You're so engrossed in what you're studying that the world
I'm
around
going
you
insane.
disappears.
I think I might be literally going insane. Let me look up the rules here. Let's see, 49%. I think the listen check is base level is way below that. Oh my god, we're all gonna die. And we haven't even found Tails' character yet. He's being held somewhere. Nobody knows where.
Oh. You're evil, you know that?
I'm not doing it. I just roll the
Yes,
dice.
you are.
ChatGPT came up with this shit.
You're still evil.
I'm still blaming it. You just got grabbed by a monster that transported you into space through a temporal rip. You're completely trapped in time and space. So even if you come out 100 years later, like say the year 2026, you will still look the same age. Exactly the same.
Evil. Evil.
No,
That's what you are. You're
welcome to Call of Cthulhu, motherfucker. Listen is 20%, and I roll 29%. You know what? We're about to go down anyway. So I'm gonna spend that's 8. I got 8 luck points left. I'm gonna spend my luck points and succeed. And I hear Esmond coming up. I hear Esmond moving around downstairs. Oh shit! You know what? I believe Esmond's the problem.
Yeah, you don't trust him. So he has to do something to earn your trust.
Damn. Wonder if that's possible. Sean comes down, and he's got his gun drawn. And he's like, Alright, let me get Archie. Archie! He's awake. Esmond looks at him and goes, What are you doing? Look, I don't trust you, but you need to explain that bar situation. Okay? Or that barn situation. Barn situation outside. And the dead horses. Explain it right now. And the stables, yeah, whatever. He's got his gun drawn, so he is going to try and do an intimidation, which I'm also not good at that either. God damn, this I'm sucking so hard right now.
You're bookworm.
I gotta roll under 15. 22.
Nope.
Seriously, that's like 7 points off. How much luck points do I have left? Oh, cool. I got 8, so 1. I'm down to 1, my last luck point. Alright, so I succeed, and he's like, explain. This sounds a little chipper. I'm sorry. I do not like this. This is Whisper of a Dark Piano. Dark Piano, my fucking ass. Like, that is chipper as fuck. There we go. A little bit better now. Explain that barn situation. You can't just tell me you've been living here and you don't know shit what's going on. And he goes, okay. I don't know who did it, but I suspect that it might be Victor and possibly Sophie. A year ago, Sophie said that she had a premonition that she was going to die. And they wanted the Book of Ibon because Victor wants it for his own personal gain, while Sophie wants it for the fact of maybe saving her death. She blamed Professor Colvin Delacoy for the reason why she had the premonition. She apparently studied the book for a little bit.
And Victor was just hooking up with the good old professor just to get to the book.
Exactly. I think he. We don't know. I don't know how, but I think he murdered the professor, the cook, and the butler. And I think Sophie's involved, but I can't prove it. So far, the only proof is that I'm the only link between them. And let's see here. I am going to roll. I'm going to pull up the NPC page. He has nothing. I'm going to give him persuasion real quick, because he does have to be somewhat good at talking. All right, persuade, and I'm gonna give it. I don't know if that's really any good. I'm gonna give it personal trait 5 points, so 15%, 5 points proficiency. Here we go. Let's see what this guy can do. Yeah, nothing. Nothing at all. He can push or spend 29 points to succeed. I'm gonna make him spend some luck points. We're all gonna die. And he spent. Okay. Yeah, even the NPCs are gonna die, everybody. Alright.
It's all Table's fault.
Oh shit, yeah. He's like, okay. Alright, and who's he going after first? Sean is going to be top 50s. Low 50s is going to be Esmond. Alright. So he begins, he's like, I don't know how they did it, but I think they summoned something. And out of the blue, as he's talking about that, something comes out and starts eating Esmond. And starts biting at him. He's gonna get definitely a advantage because Esmond was in the middle talking. This guy snuck up on us. Oh god, 2%. That's like a critical. Alright, and he is like currently being eaten to death.
Esmond's head was bitten off.
Not quite. He only took 7 points of damage. Esmond has... Okay, oh, that's half. Oh, he lost a limb. What limb did he lose? If it's a 1, I'm going to roll a d6. If it's 1, it was his head. It's his right leg.
So what, the thing is crawling across the ground?
Yeah, it's like taking him. He's like, ah! He's screaming bloody murder. Like, there is blood going everywhere. And basically the leg, Sean watches as this creature, like, rips his leg off. Okay. Everybody needs to give up a sanity roll. I think he should have gotten a disadvantage because just for the simple fact that, oh yeah, he did. Alright, oh, and Esmond needs a constitution check. Oh, he's unconscious. So he's no longer screaming. And he failed. So...
Oh. Gets his leg bitten off, falls over, hits his head.
Oh yeah. Probably got it from shock, but he loses 1 sanity point. Only 1.
He's holding up better than both of us.
Right. I'm looking at this creature. I gotta give myself a sanity roll, and yeah. I should have taken that as a disadvantage as well. It's still a failure, and I don't have any luck points left to spare. So, Sean's seeing this, and he is gonna take 1d10 sanity point loss.
Oh, so close.
So close. But no dice. And he's freaking out, so he is going to attack using his handgun.
Just
The
don't
creature...
shoot Esmond.
No promises. You know what? If I fail this, I shoot Esmond by accident. In a panic. I did not fail. So I begin... I did not fail. I begin shooting. I'm like, ah! So I'm allowed to... How many times can I shoot? Hold up. Let's see here. I'm allowed to shoot 3 rounds... wait, my max... max use is 3 rounds. So I get to roll 3 times. I got 1 success, so 1 bullet's gonna hit. Definitely another success. I got 2 ticks going for that so far.
There's that chipper piano music.
And there's yeah, no, it's sad. It's like this chipper fucking piano music's playing as like we're in the middle of a battle mode right now. We could play this, but all right. So only 2 bullets hit at the same time. So, but I fire 3 bullets. Let's see here. Proceed. I don't need to do that. multiple shots. All right, I'm just gonna take away like 3 bullets like out of here and go like, let's see here. All right, we just got that. So I get to do 1d8 twice. 8 and once more. All right, 12 points of damage, but each shot takes a -3, so it's going to be 5 and 1, so 6 points of damage. I shoot at the thing, and it suddenly is distracted. So what was that? 5 and 1, so 6 points of damage. It sees me and is going to start charging at me now. All right, it's going to come and it's going to start biting at me. 35%. Okay. I'm going to roll my dodge. I have to first succeed and roll under a regular difficulty, which means I have to get it. It's going to have to be hard. Hard success. Here we go. I failed. It comes up and just starts mauling me to death and just grabbing right at me. That's going to be a single bite attack. Here we go. No special bonuses.
I'd help if I could, but unfortunately I've been
That's not what I
sent
wanted.
someplace else.
Yeah, which means if we can't discover that, you're stuck there forever. Okay, I take 4 points of damage. So I'm hurt, but not bad, and I'm gonna take this handgun. I still got 3 shots left. I'm gonna just try and jam it down its motherfucking throat. Like, I'm just gonna...
Hopefully gonna end today.
Oh, probably. So, here we go. Alright. I think I'm gonna get an advantage on that because I'm kind of doing... I'm kind of like putting my arm in it, which I think it's gonna chew off my arm after the first bullet. I'm sorry. I think it is. Because this creature does have a nice bite attack. So, I'm gonna fire at it while it does that. So, yes. I get to do 1d8 points of damage to it. Whoop-de-motherfucking do. I think it's going to be double, actually, because I'm throwing it... Because I'm beating its hide.
I think you
12 points.
Let Mythic determine if you had that chance or not.
I did have that chance. I rolled an 18. That...
I mean before the 18.
Oh, well... No, that's how you would generally do that. But... Maybe Mythic could decide if I lose my arm or not. Do I lose my arm? I'm going to say likely, because I shoved it in its fucking throat. It says yes. Well, let's see. Can it do enough damage to me? I did 6 points of damage and got past its hide, so I'm definitely going to say that's going to be fair.
Well,
so probably got bullets coming out that. Right.
You basically had your hand down its throat, so I mean, you're obviously going to be able to shoot into its at least into its brain.
Right. All right. It basically took off my arm. Because I'm down to 4 points of damage. I am dying out of 14. And I'm just, like, it's shredding me to pieces. Let's see. I think it's time for me to run like a motherfucker. I'm just going to roll my dex and see if I can get away. I'm going to say probably... Do I get a disadvantage of that? Or a double disadvantage? Let's see. Let's do... I think it's disadvantage, but double.
Are you able to escape shock?
Yeah, that's the point. I get double disadvantage. Damn! I begin running because I'm not even thinking about it. I'm being hunted by this thing, though. I run to a room and does it pursue me? It does. I slam the door and I begin barricading it with one hand. One hand.
Does it break down the door before you even get a chance to...
Oh god, I fail. I can't move anything. Yeah, you're right. Breaks up. Let's see. Does it break down the door? Oh god, that was like a huge difficulty. It breaks down the door and begins mauling you to death with its claws. Oh, it gets 2 attacks. I'm gonna say, hell yeah, and hell yeah. Oh,
No,
failed the first.
The claws missed.
Failed the first. Claws missed the first and the second time.
Oh,
I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna push.
You survived.
Well, the creature can push. I got hit for the first one and the second, so I get to roll this twice.
You're dead.
Easily. 12 points of damage. I am dead.
There's no point in rolling anymore.
I fall.
Well,
bleeding, like nothing left of me. You're trapped in another dimension, and Tails' character is gutted like a fish for the sacrifice for summoning. At the end of this scenario, you see Sophie and Victor, that they determine the crisis, and Sophie has a premonition that she survived. That she no longer dies because now what was originally hunting her has been satisfied. It was a dimensional shambler. We then recap the events of Professor Colvin Delacoy. The professor was actually reading through the Book of Eibon and accidentally summoned a dimensional shambler, or began going a bit insane. One night, Sophie has decided that she was going to read the book. And from that, she was given the premonition that she was going to die. It shows her being strapped to something in the middle of a pentagram. While doing that, the professor was having some unnatural relations with a man named Victor, who has been trying to get his hands on the book for quite some time. While she had this premonition, she got with Victor, and they decided that she was going to help get the book as long as Victor tried to save her. Victor, as far as he knows, it would have just needed another sacrifice. So then, she remembers that 1 year ago, he was supposed to send 3 people, invitations to come out and to actually begin translating and seeing if there was any truth to the Book of Eibon. Each invitation has each of the players' names on it, each of the characters' names on it. They were never sent out because Sophie got scared. What if somebody came digging around? What if she did die? What if they couldn't save her? So she decided to take matters in her own hands and not send it out and have Dr. Colvin Delacoy murdered, along with the butler and the cook, with the help of Victor Esposito. However, the invitations got sent out somehow, and the characters were summoned. But it was a work in progress. You know, it was kind of like something like a miracle in its own making, because without sacrifices, that monster would have hunted down Sophie. No matter what.
Here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
What are the chances that some idiot comes along later on and accidentally opens up another rift that releases both Archie and also the beast again?
Exceptionally, no. Unless it's Victor. Archie spends God only knows how many years floating among the stars. Not hungry. Not tired. Time passes, but nobody knows for how long. And that is our adventure, everybody.
With a whimper.
What's up?
It ends with a whimper.
Yeah, you're like, what? So, the Dimensional Shambler used temporary temporal rip on you, and that's what puts you in there. I wonder if there's like a time delay. Maybe you accidentally come out of it. Let me check on that.
Or maybe the Shambler needs to swap with someone.
Right, exactly.
Swap places with someone, so when it swaps back, it sends me back.
Right, that's what I'm trying to, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's see here. I'm actually looking up the spell right now. Yep, a rip. Okay. Okay. Actually, it's even worse than that.
Really?
Hang on. So somebody comes and investigates, and when they do, they find the remains of Esmond, the remains of Sean, but they find you lying in your bed, completely alive.
What's wrong?
The spell's over, and you return to normal space-time.
So I need to explain myself.
That is going to be another adventure, because now you're going to be taken into custody. Man, this is why.
Can I roll or persuade to see if I can possibly like get my way out of this?
Yeah, another time. We will do something, but yeah, we'll do a whole episode for you solely. But
I would just love it if like Archie somehow finds out that Sophie and Victor was all behind this, and even though Sophie gets away from being sacrificed to the creature, Archie gets her.
yeah, maybe we shall see. But you're currently in a hospital bed. You have not waken up yet. So we will come back and do another episode of that. That will be, I guess, next Friday, guys. So yeah, next Friday or Saturday, we will continue the adventure to see if Archie can figure out what the hell is going on, which means he's also going to lose some more sanity as well.
I
all right.
A psychology roll.
You can't do psychology on yourself.
I know. That's why I said, could I do psychology on
no
Esmond or on earlier? But
no, that takes days of talking. That takes a week's time. Mm-hmm. Everything is 3 days to a week, man. You can't do everything in one day. All right, well, that's everything that we have for right now. That was kind of a luckily turn of events. Oh, by the way, we're just gonna say if Tails never comes back, we'll just say Tails' character was disemboweled. Welcome to horror, everybody. Happy Halloween. We'll catch us next week.
See y'all.